नटखट को अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं नोटी। और बारी आ चुकी है पढ़ने की चैप्टर नंबर 40। और स्टील बॉल रन सैन फ्रांसिस्को इधर है 1561 मीटर्स लिखा है, किलोमीटर माइल लिखा है, सॉरी। हाफ वे किंसली अ प्लेस टू न्यूयॉर्क। अच्छा, तो आधा कॉन्टिनेंट इनका क्रॉस हो चुका है। कंसिडरिंग ये चैप्टर नंबर 40 है और इसमें कुछ 90 कुछ चैप्टर्स हैं, तो ये मांगा के हिसाब से भी सही है, हाफ पॉइंट। चलो कंटिन्यू करते हैं। The town of Kinsley is located in the dead center of the North American continent, 1561 miles from both east and west coast. पर ये नॉर्थ अमेरिका थोड़ी दिखाया, तो तुमने अमेरिका दिखाया। And here he comes, Jairo Zeppeli, coasting towards the finish line, and gracefully goal. Following him is Johnny Joestar, and Dot Han from Mongolia is trailing behind. He just entered Kansas City. ओके, तो अब जायरो फाइनली एक स्टेज जीत चुका है, 100 पॉइंट्स टुवर्ड्स जायरो। हाँ, मुश्किल था पर हो गया। द फोर्थ स्टेज spanning a distance of about 1250 kilometers. There's been quite an upset due to unexpected storm that hit last night. At the start of this stage, there were 1918 races, but now more than 1450 of them are declaring their withdrawal from the race. ले, इतने तो चले ही गए, अब तो कितने 500 कुछ बचे, 500 से भी कम। 4, मैं थोड़ी मैच कर रहा हूँ, 4 2 32 मेरे हिसाब से। That means the remaining number of racers left has been reduced to about 400, a mere fourth of the starting number. वो इस स्टेज का बल्कि स्टार्टिंग नंबर एकदम स्टार्टिंग ले चलो तो 36 तो लोग थे ना, तो 9th हो गया है एकदम स्टार्टिंग से। Who would have expected such hard conditions in the middle of this great continent? Who could have predicted this harsh reality? But take a look conversely, the number of spectators, yaar meri awaaz, sorry. The number of spectators waiting at finish line has multiplied enormously since the beginning of the race. The money being circulated through gambling is said to have reached astronomical levels. Johnny, what place did we finish in? What number did I finish as? You too, have you seen my wife? She left to go back to hotel last night by herself. She said she was tired and wanted to go to sleep. And I was busy preparing for today. I haven't seen her all morning. No, neither of us have either. और ये लोग ऊपर से देख रहे हो बंदे को, स्टील को। We have discovered that the intruder was Mountain Tim, but oddly, we hadn't had contact from Blackmore since last night. I have no idea where he could be. He made just one phone call last night to report in somewhere 5 kilometers from town. He suddenly hung up, and I haven't heard from him since. The one who was in the pigeon cage on the roof. He's the troublesome one. Mountain Tim is irrelevant. There's someone else. The corpse parts. Eventually they'll be all ours. But the important thing is this traders will not be condoned. Do you understand? Could he be somewhere in this crowd watching me? A thorn in our side will be a future hindrance to our strength. We must find the culprit and we must kill him. लूसी स्टील इधर उधर देख रही है, अपने पति स्टीफन स्टील के साथ गई। I'm asking you what place am I? Shit, look over there. Hot Pants and Sandman, they're loitering over there. Poco Loco's there too. He's already drinking water at the rest area. Shit. And now the results of the 4th stage are here. तो सबसे पहले आया नोरिसुके हिगाशकटा, उसके बाद पोको लोको, फिर जायरो जेपली, फिर जॉनी जोस्टार। हाँ, तो जायरो फिर से नहीं जीत पाया। अक्वायर्ड पॉइंट्स 100, तो इसके बंदे के टोटल 138 पॉइंट्स हो गए, तो करंट ये 5th हो गया। पोको लोको के 133 क्योंकि उसको 50 मिले, जायरो को 40 मिले, जॉनी को 35 मिले। तो ये फोर्थ पे है। जायरो एक और प्लेस नीचे चला गया रेस में, बहुत बढ़िया। शायद सिक्स था ना पिछली बार जो सेवेंथ हो गया, पता नहीं, शायद सेवेंथ ही था। और अभी फर्स्ट चल रहा है सैंडमैन 190। इस बार इसको मिले स्टेज में 25 पॉइंट्स। और इन सबको माइंड रखना कि इन सबको एक एक घंटे की बार बार लीड भी मिलती जा रही है। अब तक फर्स्ट ये लोग, फर्स्ट इनमें से सिर्फ वो सैंडमैन वगैरह और ये हॉट पैंट्स ये लोग आए हैं। फिर हम्म नोरिसुके हिगाशिकाटा, यार इसकी शक्ल दिखाएंगे कि नहीं, ये भी तो अपना रेफरेंस ही है। द रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द फोर्थ स्टेज रेस आर इन, प्लीज टेक अ लुक एट द स्कोर बोर्ड। तो करंट प्लेसमेंट डिएगो ब्रांडो सबसे आगे है, पर डिएगो ब्रांडो तो पहुंचा ही नहीं अब तक। अच्छा, सैंडमैन बराबरी कर चुका है एकदम उसकी। फिर हॉट पैंट्स है, फिर जॉनी, फिर नोरिसुके, फिर पोको लोगो। हम्म तो जायरो देख रहा है उसकी रैंकिंग तो 3 जॉनी जायरो। I thought so. Again, I couldn't win again. It's like I'm repeating myself, but you are the one that won. We took a D2 to the north, and we even went through that storm. We couldn't have hoped for a better placement in this race. Hmm. Shit, the guy who plays first. Who is it? Higashikata. Wasn't anyone impressive in the first couple of races? He's over there, that man. He's Japanese. Japanese people are polite, but that somehow makes me more wary of him. और ये हमें रेफरेंस मिलने वाला है, पार्ट 4 का रेफरेंस कुछ तो होगा। एंड इट डजंट सीम लाइक ही इज अ samurai either. The weapon on his back isn't what they normally use. Oh, excuse me. I guess you can drink first before me. The finishing placement has no bearing on who gets to drink first, after all. Oh, by the way, I was first. But that really has nothing to do with who gets to drink first. ये बार बार क्यों रिपीट कर रहा है? What number were you? Hmm? Please go ahead. Oh, really? Really? You are fine with that? You shouldn't have. ये तो ये तो जोश के वाला पोज मार रहा है, लेकिन ये बहुत ही बुढ़ा है कोई। थैंक यू यंग वन। ऑल्सो डू यू फॉलो द पेपर्स? डू यू वांट टू रीड समथिंग? हाउ अबाउट इट? हियर, राइट दिस राइट हियर द पार्ट आई सर्कल्ड ऑन रेड। अ मैन विद टू नेवल्स, जापान। नोरिसुके हिगाशिकाटा और सेंडाई जापान इज ऑडली एनफ द ओनर ऑफ टू नेवल्स। हाय, और ये छपा और ये लेके चल रहा है सबको दिखाने के लिए कि देखो भाई, his parents and grandparents only have one and were in great health during their lives. Higashikata is currently entered in the steel ball run race. Will he be able to complete it? Also, current research is being done by several medical experts. Some reporters from Italy came to do an article. That's me. I was in the papers. Do you want to see it? The real thing invested. नहीं यार, Japanese accent क्या होता है? Do you want to stick a finger in it? Get away from me, old geezer. यार ये भी नाम ही में उंगली घुसवा रहा है, तो कोई भी यही रिएक्शन होगा। If you got if you got your water, then step aside. Water your horse and then go tend to it somewhere else. Good choice. It would be improper of someone like you to touch a man's navel. Sniff, sniff. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Hey, Johnny, look, shit. Thought so. It's like I said back there. और ये डिएगो आ गया. And it's Diego Brando finally at the finish line, the Emperor Dio. But it looks like he's taken quite a bit of damage from the storm. He's finished in an astonishing 54th place. 54th! That would mean, of course, that he gets 2 additional points this round. That he gets 2 additional points this round? मतलब? He didn't retire after all, Johnny. अच्छा, 2 की जगह ये नो लिखना चाहते थे, पर लिखा नहीं. I don't like this at all. Guys like him, they're the worst kind. He really pisses me off. और ये डिएगो आया और ये लूसी स्टील भी है जो देख रही है सब कुछ. डेक्स्टर, अबे इन लोगों ने मिटाया नहीं था क्या? अच्छा, ये तो था. व्हाट्स हैपनिंग टू माय बैक? जायरो, व्हाट? What is it? What's going on? Looks like that part chose you. Yeah, Russian. Look, it's some sort of map. There are words too. Hmm. तो words हैं duo oris dexter brachium. ब्रेक ब्रेकियम ब्रेकियल तो वो होता है लंग से रिलेटेड चीजें. The iron in the sand is being drawn towards you, making patterns on the ground. And I know what these look like. Lakes. The Great Lakes. This one is Lake Michigan. तो अच्छा तो लेक मिशिगन के अंदर ये स्पेसिफाई कर दिए दोनों पॉइंट्स कि यहाँ मिलेंगे अगले. फिफ्थ एंड सिक्स स्टेज एक साथ है. कैंसस सिटी से शिकागो, लेक मिशिगन, और फिर यहाँ है न्यूयॉर्क. तो न्यूयॉर्क में तो शायद इनका एंड था. अप्रोक्सीमेटली 780 किलोमीटर. फिफ्थ स्टेज है कैंसस से शिकागो, लेक मिशिगन, और फिर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 41 दिन लगेंगे. नंबर ऑफ पार्टिसिपेंट 441 सॉरी. और फिफ्थ स्टेज होगा वहां से कंटिन्यू होकर शिकागो लेक मिशिगन से मैकिनो सिटी लेक हुरॉन पे, और 690 और अप्रोक्सीमेटली 12 दिन. एक सेकेंड, ये 780 तो ये 41 और ये 690 तो ये 12 क्यों? कुछ तो गड़बड़ है गाइस. Something's wrong guys. And what the hell is this? There's more than one mark here. There are two. It looks like there are two marks. Yeah, two. The next two cop spots are located next to each other. Hmm. The right arm and both ears. इनको कैसे पता? Near the next goal, there are two parts in Lake Michigan. That's not all, Gyro. Look more carefully. If this really is the next map, if it really shows the next locations, look directly underneath my body. There are three places, the boundary between the two lakes. It's right on the destination for the sixth stage. Oh, duo post पे कुछ और भी लिखा है. Duo pespedis, both legs. आ तो ये लैटिन में जो नाम लिखे हैं ये सब है. डुओ ऑरिस यानी दोनों कान इधर है. डेक्स्टर ब्रेकियम, राइट हाथ. सॉरी, ब्रेकियम तो फिर हाथ होगा, पर हाथ होता है क्या ब्रेकियम? जो भी. और फिर बोथ लेग्स. वो ऑल दिस फ्रॉम जस्ट द स्पाइन. मैं भी वही सोच रहा था, सब कुछ स्पाइन नहीं बता दिया. एंड नाउ वी नो वेयर टू फाइंड मोर पार्ट्स. बोथ लेग्स, बोथ ईयर्स, द राइट आर्म. What is this? What is it? The president is looking for it too. I just saw the cop's part move and go inside your back. There are a few things we want to ask you to. What were you doing near the president? We want some information regarding the current situation. Basically, do you know whose cops the president is collecting? I don't know either, but I haven't found out that much. The president has a very old map and he's setting up the race based on it. My husband is just being used for the president's purpose. Is the president a stand user? Does he have some sort of ability? I don't know. I really don't. I'm sorry. But as for the corpse parts, the president has the heart. Yes, the heart was already inside of the president's chest. That was when I found out about all of this. The heart. Then he's gotta be a stand user. Your country's top official is a user, huh? Sorry, your country's top official is a user, huh? Stands have a special power. You haven't even seen glimpse of the president's ability. You have no idea. No, I don't know about anything about the things like that. And I didn't want to. And I don't want to know either. It scares me. That guy over there. He chased you all the way here. You sure the president and his buddies don't know about you? They don't know that it was you that brought us the spine. Blackmore most likely didn't have time to make a report back to the president. The phone cable suddenly snapped, so. But if they know I'm finished, if the president found out, then my husband will already be dead by now. But that's just a matter of time too. Oh, they'll find out about me sooner or later. I see, that's what's happened. All right, last question. Is that your horse? No, it's a government horse. That reminds me, someone saw me leave. Then come here. हाँ, इसने उसको उस घोड़े पे डाल दिया, जॉनी के घोड़े पे. I made a vow to never let a woman get on my horse. So hitch a ride with John. That way no one can prove that you were here. Hmm. और ये ब्लैकमोर को छोड़ के जा रहे हैं. The president is going to track that horse here sooner or later. But they'll just think that Blackmore came here from Kansas City on that horse. The tracks only lead in one direction. That's what they'll have to assume. Even if Blackmore could walk in midair, they'll have to assume that that was Blackmore's horse. So, you were never here. You never stepped the foot outside of Kansas City. Alright? You stole out to go shopping and then went back to your room and slept until the morning. That's it. Even if someone saw you hitch a horse, that was all there was to it. So you're telling me to go back? I don't want to. I can't go back to Kansas. I was asking you to do is to rescue my husband from the president and take him and let us escape to a different country. That's why I came here. I can't do that. I refuse. Daga Kotawaru. We can't afford to quit this race now. Oh, the only way you are going to get out of this safely, listen up. There's only one way. You go back to Kansas City as if nothing happened. Stay near your husband during the race, just like you normally do, and get close to the president and steal the heart. That's what you are going to do, Mrs. Steele. Huh? What did you? Wait, Jar, what are you saying? I told her to steal it. You do it, Mrs. Steele. Go to him and take it from him. If you want to save yourself, that's what you're gonna have to do. No way. No, I don't want to. Jar, what are you trying to make her do? She's only 14. Shut up. You stay the fuck out of this. You said you wanted us to smuggle you out of the country. What were you planning on doing after you escaped? Build an igloo in the North Pole and watch the Northern Lights with your husband? Gyro God, no chill, literally Jotaro. Go live in a desert where you don't know anyone and live in the fear of pursuers. Pursuers as you watch the sunrise each morning. If you swore your love to him when you married him, then protect that oath to your husband. I didn't tell you to defeat the president just to take his ability. Tonight you succeeded in doing that partially. And because that's something that could be commended, I'll give you this. If you have the parts draw together, parts draw each other together. अरे तो इसको आंख दे दी तो फिर तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी ना, क्योंकि फिर प्रेसिडेंट को भी तो फील होगा कि इसके पास कुछ है. Even if you don't have a stand ability, that should be enough to be able to take the heart. I'll lose my scanning ability, but I still have my technique. Oh, oh, damn it. I want the cops more than you do. So a part of me won't allow myself to be completely angry with you, even if I want to. But the chances of this succeeding are close to zero. You're telling her to infiltrate the core of the enemy. If she fails, the consequences will be grave. Who will come to her if she fails? This is a terrible thing to propose. It's too heartless, Gyro Zeppeli. I'll do it. If that's the only way, I'll do as you say. Oh, इसने निगल लिया? एक सेकेंड. अच्छा नहीं निगला नहीं, बस हाथ अकेले हो रही है. Johnny, you don't have to comfort her. We have to get her to Kansas City. We are the only ones who know the next cop's path locations. I was wrong about you, Mrs. Lucy Steele. I wish for you and your husband's good luck. Though, well, I'll never let you ride on my horse, of course. And you are gonna give me back that eye eventually. Don't lose it somewhere. और एक गए और डिएगो ऐसे ही पड़ा है और कोई आया. You wanted to talk, was it? Your name Diego Brando. Yes, let me get straight to the point. I have the left eye of the cops. I'll hand this over to you. Whoa, let's not get too hasty though. I thought I said I wanted to talk directly with the president. All right, all right. Wait, don't go back. Come here, will you? We'll talk then. I want to do business with you, President. My silver bullet's taken some damage. He won't be taken out of the race, but it's impossible for him to run with the top runners of the race. For my horse, I want to take the next two stages slowly. However, Jairo Zeppeli and Johnny Joestar definitely know where the next corpse parts are located. I don't know which parts they are yet, but I want to take them from those two. You want the same thing, correct? Why don't we collaborate our efforts? Sniff. ऊपर से कोई और भी देख रहा है. What do you mean by corpse parts? You've lost me. You don't have to play dumb with me. If you don't want to divulge too much the information, that's fine with me. The corpse wasn't my main objective to begin with. I'll gladly give up this eye along with the other parts. What I want to do, however, is money. What I do want, however, is money. I want money, simple enough, right? I, Dio, will take the other corpse parts from Gyro and sell them to the president. That's the transaction. By the way, that though I don't really, though I don't know if he'll buy it from you or not. How much do you want for it? New York's Manhattan Island. Le, boss, khatam. How about it? I want to secure a powerful government position in the future. You can make me mayor of New York. I'll sell it to you for that price, along with all the other parts. Know your place. You just listen well, Diego Brando. We could execute you right here, right now. और ये चला गया. There's a traitor, isn't there, among one of you? I know. Huh? I found the corpse of the man named Blackmore as I passed through the plains. You think that it was just Gyro and Johnny that finished him off, right? But there was someone else, a third person. I can tell because of the horse's weight from the prints. I know Johnny's horse prints very well. Someone hitched a ride on Johnny's horse back there. The horse was carrying more weight. But why? Because the third party was your traitor. Because there was a need to leave the horse behind and pretend that nothing happened. That's why they rode on Johnny's horse. Am I wrong? I see. And you're saying that you know who it is. Do you want to know? I bet you do. I could find out who. Because I know everyone's weight. I might not know the face, but I could find out soon enough. But I won't tell you. Not just yet. What? I'll tell you once I take the parts from Gyro and finish my revenge. So, are you willing to do business with me? I trust you'll say yes. Let's do this. It's a win-win situation. Give me Manhattan Island. Peasant scum. And what exactly are you planning on doing, Mr. Diego Brando? I want another stand user to be my loyal subordinate. I repeat, subordinate. My horse won't be able to catch up to those two in its current condition. I am going to take down Gyro as a team. Nod. How arrogant, but we'll overlook it. You've been given permission. He'd been sanctioned there to kill you if we felt the need. Didn't you notice? He's over there. You can make him your subordinate. कोई तो है. We'll make him cooperate. Come out. कोई तो आ रहा है. और ये कौन है भाई? ये रोहान की शीवे जैसा क्यों लग रहा है? नहीं वो नहीं. It can't be. Impossible. He's the one. Him. You were there this entire time. You are a stand user. You. वो तो रिवील होने वाला है मस्त. Have you spoken with him before? I'm not entirely sure. Just a few moments ago. I was back there drinking water with him. Is he useful? A guy like him. ये है नोरिसुके हिगाशिकाटा शायद से. और इसने वो तोड़ दिया मधुमक्खी का छत्ता और छत्ता नीचे गिरा. छत्ते का स्टैंड है. छत्ता भी स्टैंड है. The Japanese character here are the words stab. Stab लिखा हुआ है इस पे. और hey, what is this? What did you do to that beehive? What's going on? I don't understand it too well myself, but you should stand back. I don't think you should touch these things. और ये बीहाइव इसके पास आया और बाउंस होके इसने बोतल से बीहाइव को तोड़ दिया. I told you not to touch them. Dio, I think you should let go of that bottle immediately. Drop it. और ये डियो का हाथ गया. इसकी नहीं, हाथ नहीं, इसकी घड़ी गई. Oh my, was that a watch? You should be glad you had it, otherwise you had it on. Otherwise it would have been disastrous. I see. I guess I approve. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. What time is it now? Don't touch Diego Brando right now. We are just using him. We'll take that eye from him at a later date. Don't entrust the search for the traitor on him either. और ये लूसी स्टील वहां पे बैठी है. तो कहानी और आगे बढ़ गई. डियो अब इनके साथ कोलैबोरेट कर रहा है क्योंकि डियो को असल में दुनिया चाहिए. उसको पैसे से मतलब, उसको कॉप्स के पार्ट से कुछ मतलब नहीं है. देखेंगे अगले चैप्टर में. तब तक के लिए बाय.